everyone. Hello, my name is Bryce Tubbs. With me today is Ashley Smith, and he helps you achieve your dreams using the quantum growth coaching method. I'm extremely excited to be able to share your story with you and really see exactly where this goes. Thank you so much, Ashley, for coming on.
It's my pleasure. It's fantastic for inviting me. Yes, so thank you. It's going to be fab. I'm excited.
I know I'm excited to judging from our last conversation. But before we get started, for those watching, if you're watching this from any location that is outside of our community, I want to personally invite you inside. It's a mastermind where we come together and support each other every day. So if that's you, go ahead and click on the link either above or below the video. We'd love to see you in there and really connect with you. Now, Ashley, what was life like before you got into coaching, and what was the catalyst that brought you into the space?
What was my life like? So before coaching, my life was unconventional, very unconventional. I was a carer for my family, my nan, my mom, and my granddad. So 3 people, as well as doing my schoolwork, as well as working. So saying I didn't get much sleep would be an understatement. When I first got into coaching, what was the catalyst? I think what it was that I had an opportunity that came up, and this opportunity allowed me to become a trustee for a charity worth £3.8 million when I was 19. So at 19, I was in this role, in this job, which pretty much is unheard of. And I thought, how? If I can do it, anyone else can do it. You just need to change perception and change your mindset in how you do things. So that was the catalyst that got me into coaching. That and Jordan Peterson. I adore Jordan Peterson. He's my main dude.
So let me ask you this question. So, one of your cool taglines and one of the key things that we oftentimes talk about when we speak is really achieving your dreams, right? Now, for you, that seems like a really, really cool thing, especially when you were, what you said, entrusted with the charity that was that big. Maybe do you believe in like attracting things that you want into your life, or?
I think that manifestation is a really good thing. Manifesting, putting energy out there, putting your thoughts out there to create the life, create the dream that you're after. But there's another part to that. If you sit at home wanting £1 million or $1 million, and you just sit there and go, I'm going to get it. All that's going to come through your door is debt, is bills, is just shit that's telling you that you're not going to get it. So you need to put the effort in as well. So yes, I do believe it's important to shift your mindset in the way that's going to put you in the correct place at the correct time. But you need to put the effort into. And the effort is a hell of a lot more important than the mindset. But it's the right kind of effort.
I think they call it, like someone was saying, like everybody's talking about the law of attraction. No one's talking about the law of action. Maybe why do you think that, people only talk about the law of attraction? Is just that it's easier to do that, or?
How can I put this in the most politically correct way? Because people are lazy. People are lazy. By nature, we want to put as little effort in as possible to get the most results. And some people, if they're told, if you believe hard enough, Bryce, if you believe hard enough, just gotta believe, and you're gonna get it. People will eat that up. So I think it's a misconception, a miseducation, because people think it's easy, and it's not. You have to put the grunt work in. You have to put the effort in. So I think it's because people are genuinely lazy. We all have bad days. We all have periods where we just go, I'm going to sleep in for an extra hour today. But it's about being consistent as much as you possibly can with how hard that you work, which separates people which don't achieve, people who do achieve.
Let me ask you this question. So, maybe someone, might be a little bit more habitually lazy. How can we start to rewire either our brain or our habits to start being more high producing and more high performing?
Okay. So there's a couple of things you can do. The first thing you can do is it's called habit tagging. So let's say I had a fantastic client. He used to play video games for 3 hours a night. So he'd do his work, he'd do that stuff, and then from 7 o'clock onwards till 10, he'd play video games. He said to me, what he wanted to do was that he wanted to use that time to start self-educating, reading on courses, becoming better at his job, better at his business. So I said to him, right, here's what we're going to do. we aren't going to totally destroy this habit playing games. We're going to tag on a new habit of reading. So before it's 3 hours of playing games, we said we're going to take half an hour of that at the very beginning, and you're going to read and do some education. Then you can have 2.5 hours playing games. And then the next day, it'll be an hour of reading, and then 2 hours, and then so on and so on and so on, until the habit was transformed into half an hour of playing games, 2 hours or 2.5 hours of reading if they're self-education. So that's the first way. It's tagging on habits, using what's already built, what's already there to your advantage. The second thing you need to do is a bit harder. You kind of need a coach for this one. Now, people do habits, people do things because it works for them. I say works in quotation marks because just because something they feel like is working for them doesn't mean it's beneficial for them. Mm-hmm. So they need to see why their habit is working for them. For example, if it's smoking, what are they doing? They're trying to de-stress. It's habitual behavior of de-stressing. So they need to find something else to de-stress before they end with the smoking habit. So looking at why people are doing it, understanding what they're getting from this behavior or habit, and then creating something different to supplement that behavior. So they're getting exactly the same thing from something different. Mm. So I'd say they're probably the two best ways of doing it. There's other ways as well, but they're probably the most popular two, the two which have the highest rates of effect.
Mm. I think that, I can't remember if it was last time we spoke or, it was something about you like to really make improvements on yourself. So I think one of the things that you're doing was a cool new diet that you're trying. Another thing, I don't know if it was you was talking about the meditation or not, but can you talk about some of the things you do to enhance yourself or to really get more performance out of yourself?
Yeah, so there's a fantastic... So meditation is great. Meditation is great. Now, I don't personally do it. My business partner does. She's an expert at it. Mm. Meditation is great because it centers you in the place where you are and it makes you present focused. So if you are more effective in the present, future you are going to be happier. The thing that I think people get wrong when they do meditation or when they go into mindfulness is that if you take it to your most extreme point, your future's screwed. I'm sorry, it is. You need to have an eye on the present, an eye on the future, and then when you're not looking at the future, a little bit eye on the past so you don't make the same mistake. Mm. So yeah, be present, be in the moment. Ensure that you are 100% committed to what it is that you're doing, to your client, to your work, but have an eye on the future. Okay, so if I do this, it's going to benefit me. So meditation's good, just don't take it too far. Use it for the benefits that it can give to you, such as increasing how effectively that you can work in a given situation and environment. Fantastic tool.
Let me ask you this question. So, as we're kind of getting close to the end, because, we want to make sure the audience is fully engaged for the whole time, let me ask you this question. So, why do you think that in the mindfulness community and kind of just in our space in general, people want to put so much, focus on the right now without really thinking about the future or the past?
Oh, Bryce, you've given me a big question there. I think it's down to stress and anxiety. Mm-hmm. Because what we've done as people, as humans in our Western culture, is that we have taken all of the stress and pressure of the future and brought it into our present. Because that's why retirement's your big thing, is that you work hard for the next 50 years of your life, and then in the last 20, you get to have a break, you get to relax. That's the big thing in our culture right now. And I think that with all that stress and all that pressure, with our current generation, it's too much. I don't think people can take it. So meditation has come in to go, don't think about the future. Just think about right now. Just be present right now. So it takes away all that stress and all that pressure, which is being pulled on from years and years and years down the line. I think it's the best way that I can explain it is this. We have the capacity. It's if you close your eyes right now, I'm not saying to do it, but if you close your eyes right now, you could imagine your future. You can see without your eyes due to your imagination. Mm. And with that power comes the knowledge of what could happen further on down the road. And that is a burden. We are burdened by that knowledge. We are burdened by that information. And what meditation does, what mindfulness does, is it takes away that burden, but only while you're focused on the present. So while it is effective at, I think, de-stressing and taking people's anxiety, it comes at the cost, the sacrifice of not knowing your future, of not having that very clear to you. So it's why it needs to be integrated in a way that's going to be most effective while taking away the bad parts, the negative aspects. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this question. So right now, we're in this kind of time of transition. Some people are either staying in quarantine, some people are leaving it, some people are coming back in. Maybe what's one of your biggest takeaways from this quarantine period?
I'd say, okay, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this. All the time I keep seeing people say, this is a bad year. It's a write-off of a year. And whenever I hear someone say that, I go, yeah, you're right. Whenever I see someone go, this is the most amazing year I've ever had. This is fantastic. I've got such opportunities from this. It's fantastic. And I go, yeah, you're right. Whatever situation comes your way, how you view it is true for you. So if you see this as an excellent opportunity to grow your business into new areas, into new ways, it is. If you see this as an excuse for you to really suffer, it is. So I think my biggest takeaway is how powerful your own perception is, and that you really, really need to be careful with the energy that you're putting out in the world. If you say this is crap, then it is. If you say it's amazing, then it is. So pick, choose. You have that power. So that's probably my biggest takeaway from this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you get a lot of hate for that one. that was like your most politically correct answer of the interview.
Oh, is it?
No, there was no cursing. You were saying everybody was right. Like that was the easiest one. Hey. Let me ask you.
Guys, everyone is right. Everyone is right in their own way, except that my right is your wrong, and your wrong is my right. It's what works for us and what works for all the different people. Yeah. Whether that's most effective for them, I don't know. I know it's most effective for you and me. It's looking at it from a positive way and going, this is going to be amazing. New opportunities that's come our way.
Right. Yeah, I guess that goes back to your earlier point about, just because it's working for you, that their definition is working for them. It's not necessarily benefiting them. But let me ask you this question. So, I know you have a lot of different kinds of programs that we spoke about before. Can you tell us about maybe what's one of the newest ones or ones that you're most excited about people joining?
Yeah, so my main one is called Quantum Growth Program. So what Quantum Growth is, it's this idea that we've been taught from a very, very young age that you need to get to your goal, you need to go little steps every single time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever. With Quantum Growth, it's sidestepping all the little steps and going in one massive jump or two jumps so that you can reach your goal. Say you had a 10-year goal, you could reach it in 2 years. Say you had a goal from 6 months' time, you could reach it in 2 months. It's about increasing the speed at which you are progressing in your life through your goals. And you can do this with absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. It's just the only factors which are restraining you from doing this are your ability to change, your imaginative ability, and your ability to want it. How badly you want something will dictate the other two. If you don't want something too badly, you're not going to change. If you want something really badly, you will change. You will find the imagination, or you'll hire someone like me or yourself to use their imagination for them. Our imagination for them, I should say. Mm-hmm. So the quickest way that I can put it is my main method of coaching, my main program, because it's why change a good thing? It's so effective, So but everyone is different. It's different for everyone. There's a formula, but it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Everyone has a different issue that needs to be addressed. So it's all extremely bespoke. It needs to be bespoke for it to work as effectively as it does. But if I can make it a course, damn right, it's going to be a course. But I haven't reached that point yet. I haven't got to that point. But,
yeah. We're going to go to either learn more about you or learn more about what you have going on.
Say that again, sorry?
I said, where can they go to learn more about you and
Oh,
what you have going on?
where can they go? Well, at the moment, my website's being massively upgraded. But if they do want to get in touch, it's www.inspireinitiative.co.uk or .com. We have them all. But right now, best place is LinkedIn. Easily LinkedIn. I'm most active on there. Also a YouTube channel as well, which is called Inspire Initiative, and Facebook as well, Inspire Initiative Facebook page. We're pretty much on every single social media except for TikTok. It's Chinese, therefore, unfortunately, I'm a capitalist and a communist. So you can cut that bit out if you like. But no, I'm not on TikTok. I'm not a TikToker. I'm not very good on Instagram either. But YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, they're the best places.
Cool, excellent. Thanks for your time today. I really appreciate speaking with you and, getting to learn more about you and what makes you tick today.
My pleasure, Bryce. My pleasure. And hopefully I haven't been too politically incorrect. Hopefully it's afforded entertainment and knowledge in equal measure.
We should start out say, hey, this can be a very entertaining episode. So if you don't like entertainment, turn it off. That could anchor them to watch the full thing. But, for those watching, we thoroughly hope that you found this valuable. Now, once again, if you're feeling maybe displaced, because right now, sometimes we're not as able to be as social as we usually are. If you want to go and connect to a community where people are like-minded and really, just want what's best for you, go on ahead and join us inside this free community by clicking the link either above or below the video. Now, hopefully you enjoyed watching this as much as we enjoyed creating it. Now, feel free to hit that share button so other people can get some great value as well. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next recording, and we're done recording in 3 and 2 and 1.